and welcome to the GPL Review Show, your weekly deep dive into all the thrills, spills, and fantastic football from the Ghana Premier League. I am your host, Alexis Laura, and match week 11 served up a sensational platter of action, goals, and drama. From a high-scoring thriller in Enyinase to a heavyweight stalemate in Takwa, we've got every single moment covered. We'll break down all 10 fixtures and bring you exclusive post-match reactions from the coaches and star players who made the headlines. Now, let's jump straight into the action that kicked off our weekend on Saturday. First stop is to take us to the Takwa TNA Park, where Medeama SC hosted Bechem United. It was a tight, cagey affair that promised goals, but ultimately ended in a goalless draw, 0-0.
Medeama SC want to continue their stride in getting to the top of the Ghana Premier League table as they chase the title. For Bechem United, it is still an opportunity for them to bounce back after a disastrous start to the season.
Good play from Emmanuel Alban. Checks on to the right, and here Aduana is up against Mensah, and Mensah takes possession easily for Medeama.
Very good cover and defensive work there from Mensah, stopping him right in his tracks.
Ano stays onside, chance for Bechem United. Clever defending from Mubarak Yusuf and Felix trying to find Jack Basu. Now Abdul Salam. Drive from Salim Adams. That was close. That's a trademark effort from Salim Adams. Medeama quickly taken. Here is Owusu. Chance for Medeama. Kamaradini shoots. It's safe. And Medeama unable to put the ball on the back of the net. Nkrumah's effort.
Brilliant pass facilitated. Prince Owusu once again. But that awkward bounce, come out digging a credit to the goalkeeper. See, the once he got in.
Can't just get a ball away from Ano. Chance for Bechem United. Nearly found the back of the net. Ano. It will be Salim. It is Salim. He drives one and he says with his body, can this be the first goal? And Nkrumah has missed. He takes it to the near post. Kamaradini Mahmoudou nearly scoring again. It is goalkeeper Isiedu rescuing Bechem United once again from that flick by Kamaradini Mahmoudou. Good save, instinctive reaction from the goalkeeper.
That was a powerful header there from Kamaradini Mahmoudou.
This chance and Yaboa's delivery. Mubarak goes in for it. Kingsley Bryant's header. It's another brilliant save from Isiedu.
United coach Kobina Emisa believes his tactics were spot on, saying we earned the draw because my players were tactically disciplined. But Medeama coach Ibrahim Tanko pointed the finger at his forward line, stating his strikers lacked patience in attack, which cost them the win. And finally, the brilliant man of the match, Salim Adams, summarized the frustration, admitting we dominated the game but didn't get the win.
First of all, what I'll say is they were tactically disciplined. Because we watch Medeama, we realize that they will play from the wings. So when we break the wings, which means they have nothing more done, they will resort to long balls. And long balls, we have the advantage. Because the attackers are facing with their back, whilst our defenders are facing with their front. So they see the ball well than their defenders. So we know that we hold the wings from them, and then we'll get the wing from them. They will no more do anything else.
Now, you could have had a lot more than just 1 point. That chance that fell to Augustine Okra, when he missed, I was looking at your reaction. I mean, if you are counting on anyone to score, Augustine is the first player that comes in mind. How did he miss that?
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. For the first time, I saw Okra missing such a good opportunity. And I confronted him after the match, and he told me he thought he have scored. But, you know, unless it enters the net, before you say you have scored. So what I would say is, no, it means the ball, but we felt his input. What he really put in, we like it.
Of course. Now, you've played 3 games with this team. Would you say that you are making progress with how the boys are responding to your system?
Gradually, as I told you earlier on, we are now understanding what we want them to do.
Okay.
And I would say Mangoko was fantastic this today. And from next week, I think there are certain corrections we will do.
We have most of the ball, but I think the last bite was not there. And looking at how Bechem came, I mean, they came with plan. They came to play I mean, all the men behind the ball and then go for counter. And it worked for them very well. I think we didn't have patience to finish our build-up and all this. But I think they did very well, and 1 point is better than none. We have most of the ball. Like I said, the second half we create a lot of chances. But, yeah, the keeper did very well. And like I said, the last bite was not there. So let's see. And we hope that next weekend will be better. We have to make use of our chances. And when we create and you don't make it, definitely you give the opponent confidence to come back. And like I said, we have to be patient. We have to play our game till the end. And I hope that next week we'll have that.
If we are Sani Benyano, who say, I'm by our mom and I'm trust center, Mujinachino defending. You dominate game in Naba, the results games in the intimation in Idea. The Quaco should be the fear, you observe about 20. Normal. Bob will have Kamara Dean header is also cash, but yeah, Charlie. Or higher power.
Yes, my drop 1 point to home, but over to back as a Medeama team, no more making progress. Oh, this year's Ghana Premier League.
Yeah, saying that face. Yeah, and Obia Umba, Obia, who said Charlie, born a dominating. And game after game.
From Takwa, we head to the Crosby Ewa Memorial Park in Enyinase that delivered fireworks. Karela United welcomed Basake Holy Stars and produced a 5-goal thriller that saw Karela take all 3 points with a 3-2 victory. What a match for the fans. A fantastic win for Karela. Karela United coach Nuruddin Amadu, despite securing the victory, was unhappy with the goals his side conceded. It's a win, but he clearly sees room for improvement at the back.
We have amassed the 3 points there, but I'm not happy because of the goals we conceded. Because those were silly goals to consider at that moment. So we didn't play. Then they were still playing as if we needed a goal. That was tactically wrong. If you are leading today, it means that you have to manage the game. So we didn't manage the game as it should be. And that shows inexperience. Because if you are leading, for instance, player he was going for, what are you going to do? You only go forward when the team needs the points battle, maybe the score line is draw, and then you are going for it. But if you are leading today, you are going for it. And so those mistakes that we committed were very unpardonable. And we are going to meet the likes of House of Folk and then Heart of Lions. If we commit some of these mistakes, they will punish us. We are going to continue working. You take analysis from match to match. What happens? The last time we conceded early in the second half against Dreams. So this time it was not early but very late, which is also cause for worry. So these critical moments are what we need to work against. When you are defending, depending on the score line, to determine how you play.
Indeed, a spectacular start to the weekend, but we have much football to cover, including the Kumasi Giants Asante Kotoko. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to the GPL review show. The bulk of our match week 11 action took place on Sunday, and we start with one of the most anticipated fixtures. The Porcupine Warriors Asante Kotoko traveled to the Insetre Sports Arena to face FC Samartex in a battle that had all the makings of a classic. In the end, it was a hard-fought contest that saw both teams settle for a share of the spoils in a 0-0 draw. And yes, of course, a crucial point for both sides. But Samartex coach Christopher Enin felt luck was not on his team's side, stating that luck deserted his team despite their strong efforts. Man of the match Ebenezer Aqua acknowledged the difficulty, saying, "We tried our best, but Kotoko were a difficult nut to crack." For Kotoko, coach Karim Zito was pragmatic, admitting it was a tough match and is satisfied with the points.
We did all we could. Just that we can't find the back of the net. So it's quite unfortunate, but I may say it's hard luck. That's what I think I need to sit with the boys. If we have to go through theory to the board, but we are doing all that we can at least for the goals to start coming, but still it seems we are struggling a little bit. So I think we still have a long way to go. Well, it's 4-3-3, but it got to a point they joined attack because we want to add more numbers up front, and then Dramani. And I think Dramani injury also slightly affects us because that was where we begin to push more pressure on Latif. Yes, Latif, Dramani really, especially Latif, changed the whole game plan. So that is one thing that affected us.
Mentality is a maybe it's my game because you're probably could do and now mentality is also a winning game, but our man is a penalty. Yeah, prepare for this game. So yeah, I think that before I start the game, the coaches in any kind in any videos say any happy. Now I say what exams now soon I didn't acquire the NATO. So now I say try to make use of it. But I think so if you're front to know say no can more push it hard because we're looking at the penalties. Any one crowd, some boys there. I think so we travel best. It means as opportunities. I can't say, but many injuries are better than any day. Now mentality is a very need to say it to my so but a man is saying it's a penalty. Acquire EBL bet I think they forget it because game after game and this game remember being every match is a second round and see any I will say put it editor I prepare for matches away because any Dawson see you forget now I prepare for the matches now away.
When you look at both teams, we were not even patient to build up. We were all trying to go to score. We were in hurry to go and score. So it causes us spoiling a lot of chances. But seriously, it stand the test of time that it's a big match, and it was a very tough match for both teams. Coming here to play Samartex is so easy. You can do everything with Samartex outside Summerboy, but not in their town here. So I know it will be very tough for us, but I also urge my boys to be very tough and they make sure that at least if we don't win, we come out unscattered. When you look at our game, the target man is here to adapt, and we need another tough DM, and then auxiliary player. These are maybe and then I may need a right back. Because as at now, we have only one right back. The one get injured, and then I don't think he will come in this very season. So he just had his operation today. So I think it will take about 6 months before he's okay. So definitely, every club in the world, after the first round, when the window is open, definitely you may add 1 or 2 to beef up the team.
And next we move to the Volta region at the Hohoe Sports Stadium. Hohoe United hosted 11 Wonders. This match was evenly contested and ultimately finished with both teams sharing the points in a 1-1 draw. We stay in the Greater Accra area where Vision FC welcomed Hearts of Lions. This game was packed with action and the goals were shared as the final whistle blew on a 2-2 draw at the Ni Ajay Kraku II Sports Complex. Another entertaining draw, but neither coach was fully happy with the final outcome. Vision FC coach Nana Kweku Ajiman expressed disappointment with the draw, suggesting they should have taken all 3 points. On the other side, Hearts of Lions coach Bashir Hayford blamed the draw on his players' loss of concentration.
So the idea was to go man-oriented press, which we started. So we also started with a 4-4-2 press, and then we allowed them to play the long balls. Sensa right here was the one who was supposed to be dealing with Kwanzaa. He dealt with Wangansan very, very well. My centre-backs dealt with Efsin very, very well. So you realize that in the first half, we neutralized them completely. We created 4 chances. They created nothing in the first half. But of course, in the second half, that is where sometimes the experience and everything comes in. They are very experienced players. They know when to pick up their tempo. They know when to cool it down. They did that. They got the first goal. Although in our mind, we think that it was a foul. Referee let it go. But, I mean, my boys had to come back. We need to gather ourselves, come back, get back on track. They went ahead. We still came back. So I think that they did well, but we did much better. I am never content, whether it's home or away. It doesn't matter who I'm playing with. I don't train the whole week just so I pick up 1 point or I go in and lose the game. Never. It's not part of me. That's not my mentality. That's not how I coach. I go into every game thinking I can pick up the 3 points. Otherwise, I will not play man-oriented press against an experienced side like that. I will not go high pressing with an experienced when you have centre-backs like Aban. But I wanted to pick up all the 3 points. Reasons why we created 4 chances in the first half, we couldn't take them. So I did say that it's a disappointing draw, but of course it's already happened. So we'll go back to the training grounds and correct some few things.
The game was very tough. They started aggressive football, and I predicted that after 20 minutes, the fire would go down, and so my people should keep their composure. And lo and behold, it came to pass, and so we kept the composure and had the first goal. Unfortunately, you know, football is just like that. There was a deflection, and then they equalized. And so we came back again, and we were not perturbed at all. The away team was so aggressive. The home team were very aggressive. And so we have to map up a strategy of maintaining their this is so that so they were getting to the end of the game. I think they were off a little. So we got the second goal. The same loss of concentration. The ball was already gone. I even thought it was gone. Then the fellow just crooked the ball in and straight into the net, which was very, very unusual. But all the same, that is football.
Now at the Nana Ajiman Bedu Park in Doma, Aduana FC delivered a dominant performance against Berekum Chelsea. The Oja boys secured an impressive 3-1 victory over their regional rivals. Aduana coach Choba Aristika was clearly delighted as he praised his team for their impressive victory in the Bono Derby. The man of the match, Stephen Anochi Bedu, credited the coach's strategy, saying, "We won because we listened to the coach's instructions."
But it's two difference. First half, I know like what I see our team what play about. Berekum Chelsea's control our middle and is control the possession. Our team we have 3, 4, 5 pass and lose the ball. And I think the player this I am not like see the derby local player lose the concentration and is go inside in the pitch about I don't know what happened is the derby and player to player understand. But the second half, the player, what I talking inside in our room, let's go professional, let's go hard, let's respect our plan and play what you training this week. I will change also the 2 player about if opponent control the middle. I like equilibration our middle And the second half is the difference. Our team have the possession, have the more chance from the score, and control the game. And I like what I see the second half.
Okay, look at David. So what you say? Then easy. I shall say and coach near Dean Comose match match than a comma so here ye. Inti young who is a bear young considina you bit me 3 points. Ampane and Paso. Yedi ose ayo yo aman yenya 3 points inti yeni ajipa kakra yetimika ene se yese yenhye ya yema kwan mu bia so nyede enhye dane da saaka sawe ne yedi copy ne so ema yenkoden ema yenya hokeka sebe ya yebetimi afa 3 points no nti sa ankomodie ne yedi ko ya nyame ya adum yetima hye 3 goals awo mutimiti mu ba se me secret nyina ye training ena mesaire Misati a futu in and day out. Among for Casacheme, anoche wa hoke kana ba anoche wa hoke kana basoro yeroho. And I'm no more training.
And that's half of our Sunday fixtures covered. Still to come, Young Apostles taking on Hearts of Oak, Nations FC's win, and the 5-goal frenzy involving Dreams FC. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back from that break. Let's wrap up match week 11 with the final 3 fixtures. The newcomers Nations FC continued their fine form as they hosted Gold Stars. It was a solid outing for Nations, who secured a clean sheet and a comfortable 2-0 win. Nations FC are proven to be a force this season. Next, the Phobians were in action. Hearts of Oak traveled to Sunyani to face Young Apostles. Hearts were hoping to close the gap at the top, but the result was not what their fans expected. A frustrating 0-0 draw.
Match starts. When Young Apostles 0, Hearts of Oak 0.
another point, but perhaps a worrying lack of cutting edge for Hearts of Oak. And finally, we head to where we had another high-scoring game at the Theatre of Dreams. Dreams FC were upset at home by Swedro All Blacks in a 5-goal thriller that ended 2-3 to the visitors.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's another Silver Sky afternoon here at the University of Ghana Stadium, Legon, and we are here for match day 11 of the Ghana Premier League. Dreams FC versus Swedro All Blacks. Today, the believers step forward with eyes on possibility, a team built on courage. Dreams FC. That was a quality pass there as they move past again, and this time flag stays down and they make what? So All Blacks now going in for the first goal. Yeah, they have, and Swedro All Blacks, surprise, surprise, they have scored. Couldn't move it.
Yeah, and that was straight from outside the box, but then with the left foot, and it was
this is the very first goal scored there by Rudolph Mensah, but there will be a response here, and Shaban goes down, and the referee says what? It's a penalty. And so Shiraj, Shiraj, it makes it 1-1. Game on here at the Legon Stadium. Dreams FC now may have a chance to make it 2, and you have poorly done in the back there, and they have been punished. And the throw into the box, and Aswanzi Kwekubafa goes in. Aziz here. All Blacks advertise a long ball. Aziz! Wow! What a goal! This is wonderful. Quality goal there, Abdulaziz. They have to start the fight quickly. Ball cleared by Clement Tutu. Into the box down. And it's going to be an opportunity for a third. Yes! It is! Just the start in the second half. A brilliant start from Swedro All Blacks. They have got a third goal. Keeper Siakun had no chance at all dealing with this. Ball whipped into the box. And number 10 nearly got the equalizing goal. The Swedro All Blacks fans are just hoping the ball is whipped into the far post. They headed out and against the crossbar. And still struggling to get the ball away. And All Blacks would have to balloon the ball in 26 years ago. Match day 11.
What a huge result for Swedro All Blacks. They were beaming after the game, while Dreams FC were left picking up the pieces. Swedro All Blacks coach Ahmed Fati heaped praise on his team after their hard-fought win. Man of the match Rudolph Mensah perfectly summed up the team's feelings, saying, "We needed this win badly." And for the losing side, Dreams FC coach Winfred Domon sadly blamed the defeat on goalkeeping errors.
I have to send a lot of thanks for my player, the Warriors, that they showed today how much they responsible about and how they understand the moments that we have in the league, and they work so much hard, and this is the result. And also we come here for all these supporters. They come before us, behind us, and support us until the last moment, like what you see. And for me, it's great because a long time, we didn't win before out or away. So this is good chance to show ourselves and to say we are here, we can do it. And also didn't forget, I want to send my thanks for Joe and my assistant Mohammed. They doing very hard work all the week, and I hope it will continue like this.
But what did you tell them? 2-2 at halftime. You scored very late, before the halftime whistle. You gave away 2 goals, a penalty, a cheap goal you gave away. What did you tell them in the dressing room?
Just we have some points that we need to correct. Just we correct, and some motivation. They already motivated enough. So they come and they show the performance, what you said.
So your first 5 away games, no win. Today, your 6th away game, you have a win. Do you think this is what propels you into, the upcoming away matches?
Actually, we focus a lot to get any points from away games. And we try a lot, and this is a very succeed for us, and I hope we can keep doing this.
I think you could see from the onset of the game that we needed it, we wanted it. I think if you look at where we are on the league log, I think it has not been easy for us. I think we being newcomers in here, I think it has been very difficult, but today we needed it, and we needed the win. And so right from the onset of the game, we told ourselves that it has to be today. And by the grace of God, we have been able to win this game. Well, I keep on saying that as a striker, you should always have the instincts to bang in goals. And it's quite unfortunate that, this season, it hasn't been smooth for me. But for me, I think it's a step in the right direction. I saw the goalkeeper to his right, then I needed to place the ball at his left side, and it was a fantastic goal for me.
Third goal now. How many are you targeting for this season?
Well, I think I'll keep on scoring. Let me say it that way. I'll keep on scoring, and I hope to score more to make Suedro All Blacks proud and to make myself proud.
This is not the kind of game that we prepared. In fact, this is not the kind of game we expected these players to manifest. But it's unfortunate that our goalkeeper, did some schoolboy error. He gave out 3 bad goals, and those goals were avoidable goals. We responded after the first mistake, and then we took the lead. Then against the round of play in the first half, they leveled up. We went into the break, we spoke to them, we lifted their confidence, expecting to respond, expecting to come back. Then, under 1 minute inside the first half, another howler, another schoolboy error from the goalkeeper. We tried to respond. We did some tactical adjustment, more attacking inclined players. We pushed them, and we even hit the crossbar. But it's unfortunate that, individual error has to cause us. But hey, it's part of the Ghana Premier League. We just have to look forward to the next game.
This week on GPL and Community, this is what we have for you. Enjoy.
In Takwa, football is more than a game. It is an economic engine, one that feeds homes, sustains small businesses, and brings life to the community every match day. Across the stadium streets, food vendors prepare for their busiest hours. From grilled meat hawkers to chilled drink sellers, mad days transform their daily income. What they earn in one match can be more than an entire weekly sales. For many retailers in Takwa, match days determine how much food goes home. Their shelves empty faster and profits double, sometimes even triple.
Match day in Tinamaba for here, market back a crap. Some fufu, crossing, and the baby born. It's my market back. Miss me, Tom, Miss me, Bibica crowd also. It's a surrounded area hanging on, will be a baba.
Transport workers also feel the impact. Every match day pulls fans from far and near, giving drivers a full day of movement and income.
Match day say the joy the boy because microphone be free. Baby now mobile promo into mobile the no mobile say infant stadium stadium no into mobile say or ye do mobile kama yenya passenger bebree bebo match pa de adwuma de ekosoma yema pa.
Even traders far outside the food chain benefit. Phone accessory sellers record their highest sales when the crowd builds. For them, football means every opportunity and survival.
This place is very crowded, especially the day of the match. So I normally sell my markets in a good time and a good rate also. That is why I choose to be here. On that match day, I normally have so much customers. I sell everything, whatever I want to sell, I will sell it, and they will buy it, absolutely. They will buy it normal to me. That is why I choose to be around the TNA stadium.
The story of this kenke maker mirrors that of many others, including small producers, whose livelihoods rise with every match day whistle.
Football has been impactful on our businesses because it brings people around, and when people are around, definitely they'll patronize products. So I'll urge the GFA and the government to at least try and build more stadiums so that football activities or sports likewise will be much more interested in the system so that people can also patronize our products.
From the stadium gates to the town center, every corner of Tarkwa feels the heartbeat of football. Match day is more than entertainment. It is an economy, a livelihood, and a lifeline. As long as the passion for the game grows, Tarkwa's people will continue to rise with it.
And before we wrap up, here are what the figures are looking like after match week 11. And that brings us to the end of a truly action-packed match week 11 in the Ghana Premier League. We had plenty of goals, 3 clean sheets, and some huge results, especially for Aduana FC, Suedro All Blacks, who upset Dreams FC on the road. Thank you so much for joining me on the GPL Review Show. I'm Alexis Laura, and we will be back next week to break down all the action from match week 12. Don't forget to catch my colleague Mutala on Thursdays at 5 p.m. for the GPL build-up in match week 12. Until then, keep supporting your clubs and enjoy the beautiful game. Good night.